I'm Bishwa. I am the building manager for Astoria Towers, 222 Sussex Street, Sydney. I've been with the building and the company for the last 5 years, as from the role of part-time assistant building manager to a building manager now. So we had this up-and-coming project with the facade repairs, and amongst many contractors that we're looking at, I guess CPR was the most persistent and very compelling with their technologies and resourceful that they had in terms of ascenders, in terms of skypods, which are very compelling for us to decide, along with the quotes that we obviously had to compare, and then they were very competitive, I'd have to say. So basically the references were very handy, that we got a very good reviews from our peers that had actually seen the work of CPR before as well. And obviously the team with Yosef coming on site and continuous proposals and amendments that we had gone through even before that we had seriously considered taking on the project, that was pretty impressive on their side. So that was, I guess, one of the hints that CPR could be a good fit for this project. So working with CPR so far has been, I'd say I'm very pleased with the work so far. I guess one of the best things that I found out about their team is that they've been very communicative. They've been very having the attitude of can-do thing, that not giving up on the project at hand, and trying to communicate with the owners, trying to communicate with the building manager, who I am. It has been pretty impressive in that regard. And also, obviously, the way the work has been going so far and the accomplishment that we have achieved, it's pretty remarkable that we have gone so far. I guess their project management team is excellent as well. With Lucas on site, he has been very accommodating and understanding of what we need as a client and what the building needs as in terms of repairs, and also reflecting on their work and reputation. So that has been pretty good so far. In terms of improvements in terms of the building, first and foremost, I guess the changes that we've seen so far, obviously how the building was before to how the building is now is definitely very evident. It gives the building a kind of impression that it's a brand new building, which is pretty good in my regards. In terms of challenges, I'd say just from the sheer size of our building, I guess it is not the tallest of the buildings that we have in the city, but definitely one of the high rises. And I'd assume it could have been a little difficult for the other companies, but with the way that CPR handled, which is pretty impressive. I guess with very little hiccups on the way, and just with the proper tool that they had, it seemed like seamless, the way that they covered the repairs and the painting and ongoing things. I guess the way that they managed the neighboring properties that we had around, I guess, north side and the south side, which was very impressive as well. South side with different kind of hassle where we had an involvement of a different contractor trying to have a little bit of obstruction, but CPR found a way, and I guess we are on time to finish it on the deadline. So that is very important and very impressive as well. Definitely, I will be recommending CPR to any of my colleagues or any of my different networks that I have, and to anybody who wants to do the facade upgrades. I'm pretty pleased with how they've done so far and the way they carry themselves. So the can-do attitude is something that I highly like of CPR. Regardless of any kind of difficulties, they find a way, and they find a way to deliver the project on time is something very important, which I found impressive as well. So definitely I will recommend CPR to others who are willing to do their facade upgrades.